Hey guys, what's going on? And welcome to a brand new video. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe because we're almost there. We've almost reached the mark that we wanted to reach before the season started. And we still got a while. We need 9 more subscribers to hit the 700 mark. So please subscribe if you haven't already. Like the video so more people get in here and watch the videos. And yeah, let's get into it. And let's start off with the first news we have to talk about. I already made a short about this player, but it is Munoz. It is Munoz. He's 24 years of age and he has scored 17 goals across the last 2 seasons under Marco Silva at Fulham, while largely playing second fiddle to Raul Jimenez at Fulham, and is entering the final year of his contract at Craven Cottage. So it's his final year of his contract. However, the reports that note that Leeds United don't feel as though an agreement will be reached with the West Londoners is likely, and other other strikers will enter the frame as serious targets. So it looks like we're not actually going to get him. It looks like it's more of a chance of him staying at Fulham, or there'll be other teams coming in for him, and no, he won't be coming to Leeds. Fulham have the option to extend his contract by another year, and with Raul Jimenez also entering the final year of his deal, losing Munoz might leave the Cottagers short, because if they, you get an injury, they got to make sure they are ready for next season with 2 strikers at least. And it looks like they probably are going to give him a new deal, so it kind of looks like it's not going to happen. But there is that chance that it does happen and he does come to Ellen Road. I would take him. I think he's a good striker. I think he is a good striker, Rodrigo Muniz. And I think at Leeds United, he'll be the starting number 9. He'll get a chance in the starting as a starter. And I think that's what a player that's 24 years of age, starting to enter the age where he should be getting starts and it should be a starter, entering closing into probably where you normally your peak is in your career, and him probably wanting to leave Fulham, in my opinion, to be a number 1, unless he backs himself to be better than Raul Jimenez and be starting ahead of him. He might stay for another year, but there is a chance that we still sign him. But it just looks a bit like unlikely. That's all I'll say, that we'll actually do sign him at Leeds United. And there's 2 more players we have to talk about, and they're from the same club. So let's start off and talk about the goalkeeper. The report from Quest France on the 6th of June claims that the Whites have joined the race for Angers goalkeeper Yahia Fofana, and are also monitoring midfield captain Hamed Adebelli, which we'll talk about him a bit later. We'll talk about the goalkeeper first, and then we'll talk about Adebelli a bit later. The 49ers must back Fark, of course, and going into this season. So Fofana has had 33 matches this season. He's had 7 clean sheets, and he's conceded 51 goals this season. He's played 2,970 minutes in those 33 games. 7 clean sheets, not bad. Fofana will be a terrific signing with great value for money, considering he would probably only cost £8.4 million with 1 year left on his contract. So his contract's nearly up, so there is a chance that we might be able to sign him. The Ivorian kept 7 clean sheets in the 33 matches, so there is a chance that he'll be our goalkeeper next season. As I said, I don't know much about him, but he was in League One this season, helping Angers survive a relegation, playing those 33 matches. The season before that, he also played 33 matches. Let's see here, he conceded 51 goals this season. But the last season before, he conceded only 35, so he conceded less goals. He also kept 14 clean sheets the season before in the 23-24 season, so more double clean sheets of what he's had this season. And yeah, that's kind of his only 2 big seasons. He's been in League 1 for 3 seasons. The other season he only played 11 matches, and he got 1 clean sheet and conceded 19 goals. That was his first season in the top French division. Before that, he was in the second French division in Ligue 2. Where he played 35 games and got 14 clean sheets and conceded 35 goals in a season. But that was his only actual season in the second division before he got his chance in the top division. So yeah, that's all we really need to talk about him. And next up, we got the midfielder. Okay, Leeds United targeting Angers midfielder Hamed Adebelli. Abadeli. I think that's how you say it. The ownership will need to think outside the box to land signings, and one name who has cropped up is Angers midfielder Hamed Abadeli. I think I'm saying that right. He is the captain of the Ligue 1 side, so he is the captain of the team, guiding them to a solid 14th place finish in France. The Quest France report that Adebelli is currently out with an injury, but is attracting interest from Leeds United. So we're attracting interest with him, but he's also out with an injury. And then it goes here talking about this wouldn't be the only star, talking about the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper that's on the radar as well from Angers as well. The Algerian seems to have really impressed during his 3 season spell in with Angers. And brings a reason with the Whites want to sign him, but the 49ers will have to move quickly before other interest arises, especially with a very impressive statistic. So yeah, and here, I mean, the title they've had for this, Leeds target Abdelali, is on par with Liverpool-bound Florian Wirtz. I mean, that sounds great to hear, but I don't think he's on the rate, on the ability of Florian Wirtz. Otherwise, big clubs will be coming in from, top clubs will be coming in from. But yeah, I think it'd be a good signing for us. I mean, I don't know anything about him, but I mean, when you get the connection with Florian Wirtz, I mean, I don't think he's anywhere near Florian Wirtz. Like, no offense, but playing in the French division, I don't think you can compare the two at all, not even close. I mean, this season he played 36 games for 3,082 minutes, scoring 6 goals and getting 1 assist. The season before, in the 23-24 season, he played 36 games as well, getting 3,200 minutes, 9 goals, 2 assists. The season before that, he played 33 games. So he's played a lot of games of football in the last 3 seasons with 2,341 minutes played. So he has played a lot of football this season, last season, and the season before. Getting 7 GNA this season, getting 11 GNA the season before that, and then before that was 3 goals, 2 assists, so 5 GNA. So he's kind of, you know, he's in around the mark of not getting a lot of goals or assists, but would be a good signing, in my opinion. A midfielder who, if you look at his heat map here, plays mainly on the left side. So, yeah, you would see him mainly on the left side playing for Leeds United. In the midfield position. But yeah, I think it would be an all right signing. See, I don't really know a lot about him, so there's not really much to comment about how good he is as a player, because I don't have a clue how good he is as a player. But with what I've read and what it sounds like a good signing. You know, we just need competition as well. That's another thing. We need competition for every single position. I think people forget about that when you hear names, and sometimes you hear certain names that they're not like the big signing, like the, oh my god, this type of signing. But we need competition in every single position. And it would be good to get some competition alongside some new players. You know, you add some new players who've never played in the Prem, but you also add Premier League experience in there as well. So you have competition all around the pitch, basically, of players that have done it before in the Premier League, and then some new ones that haven't. And yeah, you just have them, but basically have competition. Like, you don't need to sign a big name to be like, yeah, you're gonna definitely start for us. You know, you can have a bunch of different players that could be either starting or not starting. They could switch between games depending on performances. And yeah, I think we just need competition in the squad. I think that's the best thing for us going into the Premier League is competition. And yeah, let me know what you think about that in the comments down below about the signings that we could possibly make, the 3 players that we talked about today. And yeah, I'll catch you all next time. So peace.